Hey guys, Megan here. Welcome back to the library. We're gonna try a different wrap-up style and see if you, tell me if you guys like this style, but I thought I'd just go through really quickly on my little wrap-up wall here that my TAs have made for me for the library and just show you the books I've read this month. So here's what I read in April. Yes, books on there 2 times. We kind of accidentally realized I'd already printed it out. So I read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. Technically, I also finished this book in the month of April, but mostly I read it in March, so I didn't count it, I think, on March. But anyway, so I did read The Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches. This book I gave 4 stars. It was very cozy fantasy. It actually reminded me a lot of Legends and Lattes, but with a lot more romance, which I did not like Legends and Lattes, so that's why I was really skeptical about this one, but I wound up giving it 4 stars. Highly recommend. There were plot twists I definitely didn't see coming, but I read 1, 2, 3 books in the Wayward Children series. Come Tumbling Down, 4.5 stars, amazing. Where the Drowned Girls Go was also really, really good. I think it was book, what is this, 7, 8? I can't even remember at this point. Across the Green Grass Field I did not like, and I gave it 2 stars. It was about a character that I just did not care about, and it wasn't as connected to the rest of the stories. I read 1 nonfiction, which was How to Keep House While Drowning. Gave it literally 4.5 stars. It's in my vlog for spring break, so I won't go into it too much. But basically, it does show you how to keep house while also struggling. And it kind of lets you know you don't have to be a perfectionist. So that's why I actually really enjoyed it. The only reason I don't think I didn't give it totally 5 stars is like it didn't go as in depth into like how to straighten stuff to start with. But that's not really its fault. So that's just me wanting more from the book, I suppose. It didn't even need to have that. I also read Killjoy by Holly Jackson, 4.5 stars, amazing. It's the prequel novella to the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, which I have not read in so long. I was afraid that I would have forgotten everything that happened, and yet I did not, and I absolutely loved it. It made me definitely want to continue reading Holly Jackson, spoiler alert, I did. So highly recommend, and you could totally read it before or after Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It honestly doesn't matter. It'd be cool to read it beforehand because it sets up like how she gets the idea to do the project that she does in the rest of the trilogy. Then I also read Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshani Chokshi. I only gave it 3 stars. The first maybe half of the book, I would have given 5 stars. It was so good. I was so intrigued, or maybe even 4 stars. But then it just got so slow and repetitive, and it just had a lot of flashbacks that I did not care about. The twist was good at the end, but I don't think it paid off. I think it was just too much build up to what was not as an exciting of a twist as it could have been. And very flowery language, very pretty writing though. I will read from this author again. In fact, I just started reading her middle grade series, Arusha and the End of Time. I think it's just called the Arusha series, but I did just start that. I also read People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. Why? I don't know, because I read Beach Read back in March, gave it 3 stars, and then I had DNF'd Book Lovers last year. Why am I even doing this to myself? Probably because Beach Read wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. People We Meet on Vacation was not good. I didn't even like the characters at all. I liked the characters in this book, and I liked their relationships, which is probably why I thought I'd give this one a chance, but this one, no. And it's really not about people we meet on vacation. And Book Lovers is not really about book lovers. So I feel like these titles are not accurate. They were book lovers, but it wasn't what I wanted. Anyway. The last book I read was 5 Survive by Holly Jackson. Gave it 4 stars. It was so good. She is, of course, the author of the Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. It's a thriller. There's a sniper. It is set all in RV, which was my one complaint, is that the setting was just... It got a little bit boring after a while, but for the most part, the mystery kept me intrigued. About 75% of the book, I was... it was fine. Like, I was going along with it. The last 25% was wild. There were like plot twist after plot twist after plot twist, and I did not see them coming. Maybe I'm just not that smart because I saw people on Goodreads said that, oh, the twists are so predictable. Well, I did not predict them, so that's where we are. The main character has ADHD, or at least ADD, so that was kind of interesting to see, like how she would process different things happening to her, but it's still told in 3rd-person point of view, but it's like still from like her perspective for the most part, and she keeps secrets, so it's kind of interesting to have a narrator who you're inside their head, but they're also keeping secrets from you so that way you don't know everything going on. So overall, it was a good reading month. Oh wait, I think I still counted this twice. So how many books did I actually read? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But then I finished that one too. So kind of like 8.5 books. So that was my reading month. Let me know if you guys like this style of video. So I mean, it's definitely more visual, especially you can see like my star ratings and stuff on there. And I mean, I can just do that for every month. I mean, we're ready over here. This is of course the little display that my TAs had made me back, I don't know, months ago at this point. So guys, if you've read any of those books, let me know and what you thought about them, and I will talk to you again later. Bye.